Oh, I'm looking so beautiful. It's crazy that I'm on YouTube looking like this. I see a viewer. I see 2 viewers. I think 2 viewers is my go-to. Just go from there. If anyone hops on, that is totally cool. I was on a Zoom call this morning with 2 coaches, and I asked what is a topic I need to go over, and it was challenge groups. There are a few new coaches, so this will be kind of a basic team call, but it's also going to add info tips on how to run better challenge groups, and talk about things you can contribute to make them a little bit better. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit guilty of not putting as much time into my challenge groups lately. I've been focusing more on the business aspect. And so I've really been trying to dedicate this whole week to getting together ideas for my next challenge group, and making it a little bit more engaged and active for my challengers so they get more results. Because I realized that the more active and engaged that I am, the more active and engaged that they are. So I'm going to kind of go over that I put together all day today. Basically, it took me forever for some reason. I don't know why. It's just one of those days. So let me share my screen. You gotta remember, I'm like so horrible with technology stuff. Oh, my computer's being slow. All right, so we're gonna choose this one. Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. I'm super horrible with this. We're gonna share. Oh, yay. Okay, so we're sharing. All right. Yay. Okay. How to run challenge groups. All right. So legit, we need a gut check. So if you guys missed the call on Monday, this was like huge for me because I had the biggest gut check probably of my entire business career. I have not been being proud of the product lately, and I'm going to be so real with you guys. And it all started in probably about end of August, early September. I kind of started slacking on my meal plan. The cold winter times, you stop. You don't feel like you need to look as good anymore. It's cold. You just want to lay in bed. You're not as active. And that's me. And my nutrition has literally been slacking. I am like on point during the summer with my nutrition, but when winter and fall comes along, I literally am the worst. I'm a self-sabotager. I will like be good for a week, and then the next week I like ruin it all. So I had a huge gut check, and I want you guys to really ask yourself this question. Are you truly being products of the product? Like if you were like, if no one else was watching, or if someone was watching, sorry, my bad. If someone was watching single move, would they be able to say that you are living, breathing, eating Beachbody? When was the last time that you got results? I haven't gotten awesome results in a while. That's why I haven't posted before and afters in a long time. And that's huge in our business, is having before and afters. Those are contagious. Before and afters are contagious in this business. When you get results, your business goes crazy. So when was the last time you got like absolutely amazing results after a 3-week program, a month program, 6 weeks, whatever it may be? Are you following and sticking to a meal plan? You don't have to follow a meal plan that fits with your program. You just need to be sticking to a meal plan that is created by Team Beachbody. So like I'm doing Insanity, but I more so follow the 21-day fix meal plan along with it. Are you giving your all during your workouts? This is something that I've been doing this week, is pushing even harder, pushing for a few seconds longer. And I've been challenging myself to kind of the point where I'm like, okay, I got to push so hard that I'm like laying on the floor dying by the end of my workout. And then, fall in love with the programs. You build trust by being proof that the products work. The more that you get results, the more that you're being products of the product, the more that people are going to want to join you guys. It's really contagious. It builds momentum in your business. Whenever I am like legit crazy with my nutrition and fitness and I'm getting results, like this past summer, business was booming. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to let you guys know that when you are on point with your nutrition and fitness, so is your business. So first step, you must invite to your challenge group. You can't run a challenge group without challenges, right? So you need to be inviting privately and publicly. I don't know if you guys remember this, but the jab, jab, right hook, there's actually a book on this. And so the jab, jab is posting value, you're sharing tips, sharing your lifestyle. So these are just posts where you're like giving examples of a meal that you had and giving tips on how to make it healthier. Or, you know, sharing that you just did a workout from home, or you were able to work with your child right next to you. Something like that. Something just kind of sharing your lifestyle. It could be adding value. It could be tips. It could be inspiration. Anything like that without a direct invite to a group or a training. And then you do the right hook, which is invite publicly to join you. So this is like a call to action after you have taken those jabs, kind of gotten people to lean in on what you're doing, and then invite them to join you. So you need to be doing at least 3 public call to action invites a week. So 3 right hooks a week and 1 indirect invite each day. So what an indirect invite is just one of those simple little things you put at the bottom of your post that's like, always here to help you, girl, reach out if you need me. Something like that, just super little. Or maybe you're like, if you know, there's a post I saw someone talking about how last year they weren't able to fit in these jeans that they wore, and now this year they can. And she simply put, if you want to, you know, feel good in your jeans, reach out to me. Something simple like that. It's not a super long, like, hey, email me like all this info about your next challenge group or training group, whatever it may be. Private invites, you need to start stepping it up. You should at least be doing 10 per day for your challenge groups alone. So an example, I kind of wanted you guys, I wrote it all out just in case you guys wanted to write it down just in case. Hey girl, okay, I totally creeped and you are gorgeous. This is totally random and I'm not trying to be gross, but you seem awesome. So just wanted to send you a little invite to my next online wellness support group where we crush some fitness/nutrition goals together with other women. I would love to have you join us and have your energy in the group if you're down. Talk soon, babe. XOXO. Super simple. I don't even ask her, are you interested? I just kind of send it out and I'm done. And if they respond like, oh, what's it all about? Then I give them the info and kind of chat and see what their goals are from there. Okay, so this is just an example. And now that I'm looking back at it, I don't think the one on the left is a good here. It is a call to action direct invite. It is me saying you'll be provided with a meal plan, a workout program, a shake daily. It says to email me or reach out. But I do not want you guys to start doing other results from other people. I want you guys to use your own results, or maybe a challenger's results, or maybe it's a collage, but don't use someone else's results. This is just kind of an exception because of 80-day obsession coming out, and she had literally her results were too good not to share. And then the right is the jab post, adding value. This was me posting my breakfast, just talking about how I usually have it sweet, and I kind of mapped it out what I put in there, and let them know that you can find tons of recipes on Pinterest and Google. So those are just some examples. So now you have challengers. What next? So you have a few options on how you can run your groups. You can do a private group on Facebook or in the Challenge Tracker app. There are also multiple different ways to run them. So you can do monthly, a new group every month. You could do a lifelong group, an ongoing group. So anytime someone signs up, you would just add them in there and you're just constantly posting and adding value in that group. Or you can do a lifelong group and do challenges in the Tracker app. So this is what I do. I have a lifelong group and I don't really ever post in there except here and there. And I will post in there and keep them updated when my next challenge is. And if they want in on it, then I send them the invitation to the challenge in the Tracker app. And then we do like a 3-week challenge from there. Now, what I'm doing for the end of the rest of the year, it's called Holiday Slay. And I'm going to try to run this all the way till 2018. And it's going to be in the Tracker app. but I want to make this group as big as possible. So if you guys want in on it, let me know and we can make it a team collaboration. But, we have Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas coming up, and I thought Holiday Slay would be perfect. We could talk about feeling good in, our outfits for when we go see family and just feeling comfortable and not stressing about like all the extra food we're eating and still getting results at the same time. So I want this to be something big. So if you want in, let me know. But there's many different ways you can run your challenge groups, guys. It's just whatever works best for you. And what I found is that the challenge tracker app is really fun for me. You can check in when you've worked out. It's all just right there on your phone in an app for your challengers. Okay, so it's about engagement. So the more engaged and active you are in your challenge groups, I talked about this just earlier, the more active your challengers will be. When you continue to show up, you are inspiring others to keep going, even the ghosts that are watching. You guys would be amazed. I know from experience that there are girls that I'll check in with, and I'll be like, hey, girl, I haven't seen you in the group lately. How are you? And they're like, oh, yeah, I've been working out. I just keep forgetting to post, but you're really inspiring me to keep going. Don't forget to show up. Even if no one's like posting as much, if there's 1 or 2 people posting, that is okay. There are people in that group that are still watching you, and you are inspiring them. And that's still part of our job, is to keep people inspired and going. And people are busy. They may forget to post. They may, some people are scared to put a selfie or whatever it may be. There's different reasons for why people aren't showing up, but they are watching. So always continue your journey with them no matter what. Keep going. Show up for them even when you don't feel like it. Like I said, they are watching and they are inspired by you. Be real. Share your struggles from the day, but share about how you overcame them. So what I've been trying to do lately is I'll talk about how maybe I gave in to like the other day I gave into a mimosa, but then after that I came home and did the 80-day obsession workout, and then I ate good for the rest of the day. So I just made sure I balanced it out for the rest of the day. Or if I struggled with getting my workout in, but then I talk about how I put on a podcast and it got me motivated. That is sharing your struggles, being real, that you're a real human, but it's also giving them tips on how you overcame it, and that gives them an idea how they can overcome their struggles too. So, also act as if you are a challenger as well, because really, we are basically challengers just getting paid to help people. So if you were, if you're a challenger, what would you want to see from your coach? You need to act as that challenger right then. What would you want to see from you, and start acting in that way? Yay for the tips. Okay, so I'm super excited for these. I took notes on this a long time ago, and I forgot all about these. And so I'm going to start implementing these more, and I hope these can help you guys out too. So go live in your group each day. If you are doing the challenge tracker app, I'm not sure if they have the live option yet. They might. I can't remember. If you guys do know, comment in the box. I can't see it, but I know you guys can. If not, you can still go live. If you have a lifelong group, go live in the group. You can talk about a different topic each day. You can talk about how your day went, literally just anything. This is a great way to build community, and for your challengers to see your personality. It's good to get on there, maybe talk about some tips, talk about the struggles that you overcame, literally just anything, just to get in there and get people like engaged in the challenge group. Weekly Zoom calls. I started doing this a few months back, and it was pretty fun. You just do like a weekly Zoom call. It could be Sundays, whenever. Sundays are typically best though, because people are settling down the night before work. This is when people usually meal prep, and I would just hop on a weekly Zoom call on Sundays. The girls that could make it would hop on, and we would talk about our struggles, maybe accomplishment that they'd overcome and celebrate that. Talk about ways to meal prep, talk about meal plans, just literally anything, question and answer. And if no one showed up, that's cool. Like, you're free to go, but at least show up every single week. And if someone hops on, help them out. Don't forget to do weekly check-ins with your challengers. So this means posting in your group. So like every Friday, I would post in my group and say, how are you girls doing? What did you struggle with this week? What have you accomplished with? And let's celebrate that together. Let's post and let's all congratulate each other for completing the week. Check in with them in the group, and then also check in with them privately. So Fridays are my check-ins with my challengers. This is usually for challengers that are like actively in a group. So I have tons of challengers, but not every single one of them are actively participating in a group. So if I have, say 10 in the group right now, with level the F up, I'm going to just check in with those. I'm not going to check in with the other ones that aren't even doing anything. Get your challengers outside of their comfort zone. You need to have them do challenges, challenge them to push harder during the workouts, have their spouse join them, you know, even maybe post that they did a workout on their timeline. Some people are scared to post publicly that they're working out. Get them out of their comfort zone. Like, it is, think about whenever you do something scary and you get out of your comfort zone, how good you feel after you do it. Think about that sense of accomplishment you're going to give your challengers, having them get outside of their comfort zone. So that is an awesome thing to do. I had a little challenge for my challengers was to do a plank in an unusual place. So like, you know, one girl did it outside, just like outside in the yard, you know, it could be anywhere. That's just kind of fun to get them out doing something, having fun like that. Get your challengers to fall in love with what we have to offer. It's, you know, this could be posting about Shakeology in the group. There's info about Shakeology in your back office. Share info about Shakeology from the back office. Talk about, you know, all the different programs we have. Talk about switching it up every once in a while. You know, when you check in with them, see how they're doing. And if they don't like their program or like the meal plan, help them figure out something better that works for them. You know, get them to fall in love with it. Not every program, not every meal plan is going to fit everybody, but there's going to be something in Beachbody On Demand for someone. So make sure you can help them find the right one and help them fall in love. Sorry, my son found a sucker. I gotta do this right now. So tips, more tips. Okay, so run fun challenges, kind of like I explained. The plank challenge I did, an unusual place. They're like a booty challenge. You could give them like a few extra exercises to do with the booty challenge. There's a whole bunch of little challenges on if you drink through things. This is a good idea. You could do a personal development, a little book club within the group. So, you know, mental fitness is just as important too. A lot of our challengers starting some new, so they need the right mindset to continue this journey. Do personal development challenges. Challenge them to order a book off Amazon for $10. You know, it could be Miracle Morning. And, you know, make it a thing to wake up early. Talk to them about the miracle. Like, I did this with the group, and I had girls get up at 6 a.m. and do their workout at 6:30 with me and hop on Zoom calls. That's another weekly Zoom call idea you could do. Do your workout together. This is super fun. I actually got a coach from one of these. Like, she was in love with the Zoom calls and decided to sign up as a coach because she saw the extra accountability and loves the energy and vibe with this. Use the back office, guys. We forget we have tons of tools there. I can't remember what tab it is. I'll have to look it up. A tool, like a tab where it has like challenge group tools, and I don't know where it's at in the new office, but I know in the old office, I think it's like on, let me think, product tool or something like that. But there's tons of info. Literally, they do give you like a script, an example of like things to post in your challenge group. Beachbody pretty much already made. Even if you didn't have a freaking upline, you would have everything you need in your back office. So much info back there. And then the last one for the tips is challenge accountability partners, kind of like club success partners in this business. When you start a new challenge, have someone like find a partner and have them exchange numbers. Talk about just meeting a new friend and have them, you know, exchange numbers, and then have them hold each other accountable outside of the group. So maybe they can check on, see if they worked out each day, but make it a point to put it out there to say, hey, if you want to find an accountability partner, feel free. Like, the more support you have, the better it's going to be. Use a tracker and point system. So Anne does this. I love what she does with this. I did this before in a challenge group, and this was when I did a Nike giveaway. I gave away a pair of Nikes, and I did based off point system. This is optional, but it can be highly effective. It could be the littlest gifts, guys. Like, I've given out packets of Energize, like little notebooks, you know, little headbands. There was a website a long time ago. I bought like I can't remember, like 10 headbands for like $30. They were super cheap, and if you bought in bulk, you got a lot of them. So super awesome. You know, you can use a point system and you calculate their points at the end of the challenge, or you could do each week, whoever gets the most points each week, and give away small prizes. It's totally up to you. So an example, you know, maybe 1 point for posting their shake or workout, 2 points for posting a picture doing a challenge that you you said to do, 5 points for posting on their timeline about their workout, and 5 points sharing tips or inspiration. Go big. It could be like 10 points for sharing a before and after on their timeline, anything like that. So you can make it literally anything you want. So the Team Beachbody Champions page, this is kind of random, but you guys, if you guys aren't group on Facebook, it's called the Team Beachbody Champions page, or just Team Beachbody Champions. And there's tons of value and info posted on here all the time. A lot of info that I've used in my business is from this page. And if you're not getting notified about this group, you can turn your notifications on. But go to this page like tonight or tomorrow and just scroll through and click on a video that like catches your eye, like the title, and watch it. Like legit, guys, so much valuable info. Even if it's not related to challenge groups, I had to put this in there because I went there today and I got some really awesome tips, even for this, and then just for my business in general today. So last thing, it's just be the best challenger you can be, guys. Like, I feel like we get so caught up and just think, I don't have to do this. I have to be there for them, but I don't have to do it. But you are also a challenger on this journey too. It is our job to work on ourselves. It's our jobs to get results. And you can't forget that. Hold on, is that working? There you go. You can't forget that. That's part of our job to become the best part, like to become the best we can be. So don't just slack because it's the winter. I know it's super hard. I've been struggling too, and definitely had a gut check on Monday. What is this? Sorry. Definitely had a gut check, and I'm ready to get back on track. I'm super excited for Holiday Slay. So let me know if you guys want in on it, and let me know if any of these tips helps you guys. I'm going to start implementing all of them again. But once you really start running some badass challenge groups and getting some badass results, that is when your business really takes off. And you may not think so, but just think about to when you posted a really awesome before and after picture from just one challenge you did, and think about how much momentum you got off that post. So I challenge you guys, starting even now, to really get focused on your meal plan, on your workout, and really getting engaged and active with your challengers and giving them the best that you can. And start treating it like, the actual coaching business that it is. Checking in on your girls, making sure that they like their meal plan. If they don't, help them find a different one. If they don't like the program they're doing, help them find a better one. Be there for them, guys. It's part of our job, and I think we get so caught up in the business part of recruiting people to our team or adding new challenges that we kind of put our challengers off the side, and we can't forget that. We have to be there for them no matter what. So thank you for those that hopped on to, like I said, short and sweet and simple, but I wanted to give you guys tons of info on ways to make your challengers a little bit better, and just simple, because I know I have some new coaches that were kind of confused on how to make them work. So I love you guys, and have a great night.